Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a very emotional morning, I cannot lie, hence why I look this way. I decided not to put makeup on today because I was like, I know it's going to just be the most emotional day ever. Or not ever, but basically, it's the girls' last day at school before the summer holidays. But it also means that it's their last day before they, or it's their last day at that school. So before they start their new school in September. And I don't know how I feel about it. I feel it's bittersweet. I know it's a really good move for us. And I know that we will be within walking distance of their school moving forwards, which is lovely. Currently, it takes us about 35 minutes on a good day to get to school. Yeah, it just feels like a bit of a end of an era because alongside kind of them going to that school, I used to work there when I was a teacher and I love that school so much. I have so many fond memories there and like all the staff and everything. Like it's just so nice to know that like my kids are with people that I know. So we're leaving that all behind and it's just like it's another thing. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like we've moved house and now we're moving school and it's sort of like the end. It's the end of everything and it's kind of like right, we now really are starting our new lives and yeah, it feels a bit bittersweet. Alongside that, I did open Olivia's bag this morning before she went to school and there were some bits inside. She has this little card from her friend. I won't read it, but like so sweet. And then her class also made her like this lovely big card with all these messages in it. And she came out yesterday and she had a t-shirt on that she had taken to school the previous day. And she had got all her friends to sign it. And it literally just made me well up. So who knows how I'm going to be. I've got to go pick them up today at 2:30. But yeah, who knows how I'm going to be at that pickup. I think I'm going to be a little bit emotional. Anyway, I have decided that today is the perfect day to paint some of my fence. Not all of my fence. Oh, my hair. Oh my gosh. I know you guys go crazy about me touching my hair, but look what the sun has done to my hair. I was a brunette 2 weeks ago. Now I am a redhead. I apologise if nobody likes a redhead, but this is my hair. Why am I apologising if no one likes a redhead? Don't be silly, just like it is what it is. Oh, honestly, I say things on here and then I'm like, why did I apologise? Or why did I say I can't do this? This is my hair, okay? And I'm gonna touch it and play with it as much as I like. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna paint the fence today. I did put some testers on here and I have made a decision on what colour I'm going to do it. So let me just show you. These were my two testers. I have this dark colour and then this slightly warmer colour that kind of matches my hair. But I've decided that I'm going to go for this colour. I think it's lovely. And I've put a whole line all the way across this fence that disguises the big hole in my garden. It is quite literally so hot already and it's super early in the day. But I would like to try and have a go at painting probably the trellis across here. Now I have a vision where I think that if I paint this trellis, it's going to give the illusion that the trellis is not there. I don't know if anyone's seen those videos where people paint like their chicken wire fences in black so they're not silver and they literally vanish. That's my thought process. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, I think I'm going to go across here. I wouldn't mind trying to get some of this done as well, just to get a better idea. But I know it's going to take me forever, so I want to get started and probably dedicate a small chunk of the day or how long I can handle the heat to doing that. But first, obviously, I'm not really dressed for the occasion. I do love this dress very much, but and I don't fancy ruining it. So I'm going to go and get changed into something else, pop on some sun cream because I will burn is what I learned on holiday. I am a sensitive little soul who burns easily. So I'm going to go and do that, and then it will be time to have a go at painting the fence. Ick. So this feels like an absolutely terrible idea because it is so hot already, but I just want to see if my theory is correct. I've got my duster, which is nuts, but I'm just going to like dust away all the cobwebs first. Are you wrapped up in my stuff? Okay. Right. This is the paint I'm using. This is the paint. I've already used some of it already, hence why it looks like this. But it is called Cuprinol Seasoned Oak. Let's see if this works. Wish me luck. We are back inside and I've had a glass of water and feel a little bit less flustered. That was a really silly idea of me, but I'm so happy with how it looks. I just can't wait now to do the rest. But as I said, it will be a very long process and I might be able to share it with you next year, maybe. Anyway, we are now in my bedroom because this is where I have something really exciting planned and I want to order it with you guys and talk you through kind of what I'm thinking. To be fair, I've already measured it and done everything else, but I just want to go through it with you guys and then show you the process of putting it all together. So as you guys know, this is my wardrobe. And when I first moved in, I added a very cheap kind of solution to hanging up my clothes. It was just like these rods. I put them all together and then I've been hanging my clothes. Obviously this is where I've like yanked this shirt off that I'm wearing. And it has done a really good job. It has served me well. But since getting rid of the chest of drawers here, obviously I've now got like stuff over here. And as I said to you in my last video, I actually don't know if I want to put a chest of drawers here. The room feels so much nicer without it. I might just get like a small dressing table or something to go in the corner. I haven't fully decided on that yet. But what I do know is that I want to make this space better organized and to have drawers inside. So the vision is, if we can get the light to work. No, it's not going to work. The vision is to go with some IKEA Pax wardrobes, but just use the inner part. I have measured this and I know that it will fit I'm telling you, it is just going to fit. It could be tight. But we're going to add I am going to add the shelving frame. And then I think I'm going to have a rod that goes across one and then there'll be a line that goes down and then across again. And then at the one side, my plan is to have it longer so I can have like dresses and long coats with some drawers at the bottom. And then on the other side, I'm going to have it so that it's slightly shorter for like my shorter tops and stuff. And then it's going to have drawers all the way down the bottom. Now, obviously, it is a complete mess in here at the moment, but what I have learned about myself over the past 4 months, of living here, that's like breathing, but it came out funny, is that like my jumpers and stuff, I'm definitely not reaching for them at the moment, so I can store them away under my bed and then have out my summer clothes and actually switch things around is my plan. Shoes obviously can also go under my bed. However, there is going to be space at the top so I could stack my shoes at the top. The light's going to have to become a spotlight, and my darling brother is coming home from his travels in Canada in a few weeks, or like 2 weeks, maybe even 1 week. And I'm going to ask him if he'll change that for me. And yeah, I think also I might have some extra shoe storage. I don't know. I'll have a look at it. Anyway, so this is my plan. I'm going to do it next week whilst the girls are away, because it just means I can get everything out and there's no rush to kind of put it away, because I'll just go and sleep in their bed if the room is completely upside down. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. The only thing is that these doors are sliding, as you can see. And with drawers, I'm not going to be able to open the drawers because of the sliding doors. So I'm going to take the doors off, and then I have spoken to the guy who is making my bed, because he's technically like a carpenter, right? And he is probably going to come and turn these 2 doors into doors that open. And that's the goal anyway. The goal is to have it so that they open. Obviously, they'll need to be trimmed down slightly, but I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited. I think it will just be so much better and such a better use of space. I know some of you might say, hey, but Jess, why are you not ordering the IKEA doors and you could just have them on? Well, the truth is because it's actually in between sizes for IKEA. It's like 124 centimeters, and IKEA do a 70 and a 50, which would be correct. Yeah, it's 120, it's 120, no, it's not, 130 inside, but the door space is 124. That's correct. So it will fit inside. But the doors, I would get 2 doors, big doors, but then I would have a little tiny slim door, and they don't then match, and it's just not what I want. So I'm thinking if I can change these doors, that will be ideal. If I can't, the other option I'm considering is seeing if I can get a plasterer to turn this into like an archway and have it as just an open kind of wardrobe, because it will be better organized, side note. And it will just be part of the room, kind of like a walk-in wardrobe. They are my 2 options. Let me know which one you actually think. Like, do you think I should go for the archway, or should I have doors? Let me know down in the comments what you think. I have also heard today, excuse the state of my room, I've heard today from the carpenter bed making guy, and my fabric has finally arrived, and I'm so excited. It has taken ages, but it's finally here, and he's going to start making my bed. Eek. So yeah, that's another really exciting thing. So the bedroom is having a bit of an overhaul while the girls are away, which is, yeah, just kind of what I've been waiting for now. And yeah, I can't wait for that. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about the wardrobes. I'm interested to know, but I'm gonna go put it all up on IKEA and show you how it's gonna look. So if anyone doesn't know, this is the IKEA packs, and you can completely customize this yourself. So as you can see, I've added in like the 2 frames that I'm guessing. This one is, as I said, 75, and this one is 50. And it comes to a grand total of 124.8. So it's going to be very, very tight. Sorry, my mum just called me. Now I'm distracted. So yeah, I've got the frame here, and then basically you can add doors, you can add handles, and also the interiors. Now they have some like kind of custom interiors that you can pick from, that they have sort of, or like layouts that they've already put together. And I think I went for like this one. So it then like puts it all on there. And then what I did was I deleted that one and that one. And then I moved this down. And then this one, it has organizers in it, which I don't want. And I also want that to be plain. And basically that is how my new wardrobe is going to look on the inside. I went for this oak finish because I think it's really, really nice and classy and also timeless. I added a tray here, which has an insert, and then I added like a jewelry insert and one for my belts and my sunglasses. So that will go all across the top in there. And then I have 4 big drawers and 2 little drawers at the bottom. Now, the grand total for this is £349, which, to be fair, for wardrobe isn't actually that bad. But let me just get my phone out and introduce you to, hang on, let me put my password in, into an app that I recently promoted over on Instagram, but I am absolutely loving, and I think you guys will love this too. So it's called Everup. It's completely free to download and to sign up to, like, amazing. And it's basically like a cashback app, and it has so many brands on here. So you can literally go to the supermarket and you can shop any of these shops. Then there's like popular ones, Airbnb, then you Aldi, Apple, Argos, B&M, Boots, all of these. IKEA, B&Q, B&M, they're my recent ones. So if we go on IKEA, which is obviously where I'm shopping, I get 4%, you can see that at the top, 4% cash back at IKEA. And basically what you do is you put in your amount, so £349, for example, and then I got £13.96 in cash back and then some coins, because you can play games and win more coins or more money. And then essentially what you do is you then go to checkout and it gives you a gift card, and you can then use the gift card on either in-store or online. And then the cash back goes into your account. So you can see here I've got some cash back from a couple of things that I've bought already. So £28.72. And you can save up that cash back, and then it will either pay it directly back into your bank account, or you can use that cash back to buy another gift card and put that towards something else. And I just think it's absolutely brilliant. Like, since I've been using it, I've been talking to everyone about it. So you can see here I've done only 4 transactions. I've got B&M, where I got £7.66 in cash back for that. B&Q, £1. B&Q again, £2.50. And then IKEA, £17.24. Because I did order a few more things when I ordered this. But that's how it works, essentially. You just buy a gift card and then you use it. And you can literally as well, like if you're in the supermarket and you're doing your food shop, you can just quickly download a gift card or buy a gift card and then use that on your food shop and get cash back. I just think, sorry, excuse the state of me. I just think it's amazing. Like, I think any way that we can save money. I know I speak to you guys about this all the time, but I think any way that we can kind of save money is just genius. And something like that app, if you are going to use that on your food shop every week, you could be saving like, £5 a week, £10 a week, or whatever, depending on how much you are buying. But over time, that like accumulates and snowballs into a much larger amount that you didn't have. It's essentially like free money. And then you can use that gift card to pay towards something else, like Airbnb's on there. You could pay it towards to go on like a little mini getaway, or you could save the money and you could put it towards Christmas. Like, I've seen some people have saved like £500 on that app, but just by using it throughout the year. Like, I just think it's brilliant. So if you guys would like to sign up to it, although this isn't an ad for YouTube, it was over on Instagram that I worked with them. So there'll be a link and there will also be my referral code. I believe the deal is that you get £10 million worth in points or coins so that you can play games. And then, let me check. Okay, I've checked. So basically, when you sign up and when you put your first £10 gift card, or you buy your first £10 gift card, you will get 10 million coins to spend. So if I show you how you use the coins, so there's like a games section and you go on like cashback, and I have 826,000 coins at the moment. And then you just play these games like this, and it will land on something, hopefully a good one. What's it landed on? 5p. So I'm going to win an extra 5p, but you can win up to £75, £300 on here, £13, £25. And then there's other games to choose from as well. So you can win like extra money just by signing up and getting that first gift card, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I'm terrible at explaining these things, but either way, I really love this app. So yeah, if you want to go check it out, I'll pop it down in a link below. But that is something that we have got to look forward to anyway. So yeah, next week I'm going to get started on that. The girls are actually going on holiday. They're getting picked up tomorrow, but they're going on holiday on Sunday with their dad for a week. I can't really talk about it because again, I'll just get like emotional because it's really hard. But I knew it was coming and it's been coming for a long time. So that's that. But what I really want to do is do something really cute for them this evening. Like we've had such a lovely 2 weeks because of our holiday, and then I've had them this week as well, that I want to do something really cute with them tonight to just kind of give them a little final send off, because I am that mum. And also it's the last day of term as well, so I always think it's nice to do something nice on the last day of term. I remember when I was a kid, my dad would always pick us up on the last day of term, and he would always take us to McDonald's as a treat. We never got McDonald's any other time. It was only ever on the last day of term. And it was always really nice. We'd go in and we'd sit down, and we're talking McDonald's in the 90s. If you know, McDonald's in the 90s was a very cool place to be. And we used to do that. So I want to do something really cute for them. I have an idea of what I want to do, and that is we're going to have a movie night. So you may have seen on my bed that I had this weird contraption sitting at the top. Well, that kind of weird contraption is a mini projector that I have recently got. It looks a bit looks like this. And it basically connects to your Wi-Fi in your house. And then you can watch Netflix and YouTube on it. And I currently have it, so it fires at the blank screen of the blank wall behind me, and I use that as a screen to watch movies. So I'm going to utilize my lovely projector, and I'm going to plan a little movie night for the girls. I'm thinking that potentially I might do it outside. As the weather is so nice, I might get a sheet and I might throw it over the fence and set up the garden furniture and all of the bench and everything else with cushions, and just do us a really cute little setup in the garden. The only thing is that here in the UK at the moment, the sun does not set until 9:30-ish. It doesn't start getting dark until quite late. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. That is my only thing, but it's literally the most perfect weather to do something like that. So yeah, that's kind of my plan now for the rest of the day. I've got about 2 hours until I pick the girls up. So I'm going to kind of sort myself out, put my nice denim dress back on. And then I want to go and return a couple of things that need returning. And I need to go to B&M and get some treats. I might not go to B&M, I might just go somewhere else, but I want to go and get some treats for our movie night, and I will share all of this with you guys because it's super cute. So let me just go and get changed, and then we will go on our travels to the shops. So it's a little bit later in the day. I got very emotional at school pickup, and I just couldn't vlog. It was very sad. Very sad. Olivia was a little bit sad. I was more sad than her. Anyway, as I went out, I did all my jobs. It was just so hot that I could not possibly do anything. My camera was melting in my hand. I was melting in this denim dress. Silly, rookie mistake to wear a denim dress in 32-degree heat today. But I did go to B&M, and I got this little plate. It was like £2. And I also got the girls some sweets that I'm now going to put in the plates. Just a couple. I'm also going to put some grapes in there and some carrots and cucumber as well, just so there's a bit of variety. We've had dinner already at this point, so it's a little bit later in the day. And we are then going to go into my bedroom, which has become a movie room. Isn't this really cool? Don't you think? I just think it's amazing. We're going to watch Minions. I've got my nail polishes out and I'm going to paint their nails ready for their holiday. And we're all going to get in our pajamas and we're just going to sit and enjoy each other. Probably put on some like fake masks or something. I've got some like sheet masks with like animals on them, so we might do that. And yeah, paint nails and eat snacks and watch a movie together and just like soak it all up. Just this last like day with them, this last night with them. I'm going to really miss them, basically. I always really miss them, even when they're away for one night, let alone it'll be 8 nights in the end. That's a really long time for me without my kids. And I feel like part of me is missing when they're not here. And they've only ever done this once before, and that was when they went to their dad's on holiday with their dad last year. Like I have actually been on holiday thinking about it without them as well. But yeah, either way, I just don't feel like it ever gets easier. And I think the difference of like when they go on holiday with their dad is that it's literally no contact at all. But like when I was away, I was able to like call them and speak to them, and like Olivia was with my mum, so she would answer her iPad, or my mum would call me, or I would call my mum and I would speak to them through that. But when they're with their dad, like, you know, we don't speak, and so that will be really, really hard. But it is what it is, and it's part of the life that comes with co-parenting. And I'm sure so many of you who watch this who have either been through like who have co-parented or had young children that are now grown up children, you know, or you know, you will understand how hard it is to be without children. I think especially like as a mother, and as a mother like me, who I literally dote on my kids. I dote on those girls. So yeah, it's going to be a really hard week. I'm going to have to find something to do. Like, really going to have to find some stuff to do. But yeah, I am going to go and get this all set up for them, and I will show you guys like a little snippet of what we get up to. But as a means not to waste my valuable time with them, I am going to end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. I love you all. You're my besties and aunties to my kids and my dog online friends. And it's, you know, it's so lovely to have such a really wonderful community. I know I say this at the end of every video, but I really do mean it. And I feel like I could never sign off without saying it. So thank you all. And I will see you all again next week. It will be Sunday next week because I am going to film my week. And I just want to chill a little bit again, like actually chill without the kids around. So yeah, I'll see you guys all next week on Sunday. But until then, take care, enjoy the lovely weather, and have a wonderful week. Bye.